In 1831, a community here built this building. In 2016, a community here is rebuilding it.
Work is already underway to help the historic landmark rise from the ashes of a devastating fire. They've cleaned up most of the debris from last Saturday's fire that roared through Rabbit Hash General Store.
And they like what they see, so plans to rebuild on the original foundation are moving full speed ahead. As Joe Webb shows us, they are using some high-tech gadgets that would have old-timers scratching their heads.
For 185 years, the Rabbit Hash General Store has held its ground to floods, landslides, and now a fire. It is gutted but still standing, ready for a new chapter in its history.
When you hear people talk, old-timers, it's, well, before the flood. So that was a major tragedy in 37. Well, now I'm just going to refer to before the fire.
Recreating what was here before the fire is Don Clare's goal. Today, crews with high-tech 3D laser scanning equipment mapped out the remains. They can't bring back what burned here, but they can build a new body for the heart and soul of Rabbit Hash.
With the photographs that are available for this and the data that we're collecting today, they'll be able to do a 3D image with the technology today to just put this right back to where it was.
The community support is there. The finances are coming. In the meantime, they are relocating operations to the barn across the street from the store. They've salvaged the old sign and rehung it, but are anxious to move it back. The fire, obviously devastating, but what's amazing is when you look at it, just how much of the Rabbit Hash General Store is still intact. With the debris shoveled out, you can see clearly what the fire took and what it left behind. The roof is gone, but a lot of the walls still stand. The floor is blackened and bowed, but it is solid. It may seem like a small thing, but it is not.
If this floor and foundation system had not remained, then there was no way we could ever put something else here. It's just too close to the river, too close to a creek. It just wouldn't happen.
But Clare says it will, selling potions, notions, tobacco, and sundries right where it did before the flood, after the fire. In Rabbit Hash, Joe Webb, Local 12 News.
And Don Clare says the Friday night jam session will go on tonight, just like it did last Friday night in the store. The jam session has also moved to the barn. Clare says he expects the place to be so full of musicians, there will be little room for anyone else.